Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Rental Regrets. As always, I am your host, Victor Nubb, and I am joined by my friend, Yupthatsbilly. Say hi.
Hello.
And today we are looking at Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball. Actually, I think it's just called Sonic Spinball, but the title shows the rest of that. Developed by Sega Technical Institute and published by Sega and released in the United States on November 23rd of 1993. So this is officially the first Sega Genesis game that we're going to be looking at on the channel for a very specific reason, and Billy may not understand why we were looking at it specifically today, but we'll get into that as we get the game started. I'm going to go ahead and start the game and then hand it off to Billy to let him make a fool of himself playing while I talk about it a little bit.
Is this... I'm Sonic?
Yes, you are Sonic. That is the blue guy with all the spines on him that is bouncing around. This is basically a pinball game, and apparently you're hitting a fast forward button.
Oh, that's part of the...
Yeah, you're cheating, basically. Obviously, we're not looking at the original Sega Genesis cart. We're looking at the version on the Mega Drive collection. I can't remember what it was called, but basically it's a collection of games that you can get on modern consoles that are some of the hits of the Sega Genesis. But we had a very specific reason for looking at the game today.
Oh no! Wait,
so,
wait, nope.
Can you got that?
No, I'm suffering. They put the buttons for the bumpers on the... Why would they do that? Why would they have both buttons on the same...
Because I think they assumed you would be able to figure this out. Also, I think there's a way to look at the buttons by pausing, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
So I've got the one button down.
Gotcha. Now, what you should do is you should stop him for a second and then see if you can figure out what the other one does.
Oh, no, wait, hang on. No.
Oh, look at that. You dodged. You might want to get off.
I know, I'm trying. How do I jump?
Do it again.
I died.
Not like that.
I'm still good. Ah!
All right, I'm going to steal it so I can play a little bit and maybe figure out what the controls are myself. All right, so do you know why we are looking at this particular game today, Billy?
Because I've got a great haircut, just like Sonic.
Yes, that's part of it. But more importantly, this is the game that I remember playing the first night that I met you.
Oh, really?
Yes. Do you remember a friend of, I would say ours, but although I think we kind of stopped being friends sometime around high school, Kenny?
Yes.
So I think it was his birthday that we were both at. It was him, I believe it was Mike. I probably shouldn't be using their last names. I'll bleep the last names for the recording. Mike and Kenny. They had a birthday. Mm-hmm. And you were there.
Okay.
And this was one of the games that we were playing that night because whoever's house it was that we were at had a Sega Genesis. And we spent a good chunk of the night playing specifically this game. And I don't know if there were a ton of other games that we played that particular evening, but this one in particular was one of the ones that we ended up spending a good chunk of the evening playing.
Oh, get ready to jump.
Now, I don't expect that you remember a ton of what this game played like, because you probably never played it again after that evening.
Nope.
But
this is a hard game for Billy.
This is
the
one of
buttons
those.
are on the wrong sides.
So, shall I tell you what you were doing wrong? This and this.
Okay. Well, the bumpers one should be on the left side and one should be on the right side. Like left bumper, right bumper makes sense to me.
So
they're literally buttons on the controller that are the bumper buttons.
Obviously, the thing that makes this different from a traditional pinball game, which is what it's supposed to be emulating, is the fact that Sonic is a living, breathing human being and not just a pinball. So you can actually have a little bit of control.
We'll correct that in post.
What did I say?
You said human being.
Whatever. He's a hedgehog. And you can control him, move him around, slow him down when he's going down hills, speed him up. You can get him to jump a little bit. In fact, that's how you avoid dying if you fall into the bottom pit. And I would really like to remember how you get out of this area, because there are different levels that you can reach. And that's one of them, is that little pit that I keep bouncing off of. And I think that's the other one you gotta hit. Oh, come on. I'm gonna get it eventually. There we go. No, there's a bird in the way.
Ah,
Got him.
get out of here. Get out of here, bird.
Oh, come on.
Almost.
We're stuck here again. Don't want to hit this. Worm bagged. That sounds like a euphemism for wearing a condom.
There, that red indicator at the top.
So that up there in the sludge is what we're here to get, ostensibly,
There it is.
which is there are a bunch of chaos emeralds that you have to pick up throughout the level. But you're required to do various things to unlock the path to it. There's... Oh! I thought there was one of them. Oh, maybe I'm not remembering this the way I thought I did. It would be really nice if we could get out of this area. There we go! Cheated a little bit. I don't think it was open. So I don't know how that got through.
Do you know how you opened the other area?
Yep, right there. So you pull that, and then I think there's another one that you gotta hit, and then it'll like put you on a mine cart in the center there that'll lead you to the pit that we need to get to. Oh, no, no! Oh,
Jump,
I died.
jump, save it, save it.
Your turn.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hit Sonic with the paddles, because he's been a very bad boy.
He needs paddling. Now, for those of you who don't know, Sonic is not a human being. Oh wait, you can go in here.
Okay,
Go into
smartass.
this.
No, you can't.
Why not? You gotta unlock that?
Because that's probably punishment if you hit the wrong
Oh wait.
tunnel
button.
or
The
pipe or
button.
whatever.
See, there's another one of those things right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how
Jump, 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 jump. Ah.
you know any of those guys. I think I was classmates with Kenny in 6th grade.
We met in 6th grade.
I don't remember meeting you in 6th grade before that
Maybe it
night.
was 7th grade. I remember distinctly
That was the first time I remember meeting you, and after that, I don't know if I ever
middle
again
school,
until high school.
distinctly,
Yes.
the science teacher,
We should probably not say the school that we came from, but yeah, okay.
the middle school that we both went to. You know what I'm saying. That one, and yes.
Well, ultimately, I think a lot of what you guys were connected through was Boy Scouts.
Yes.
Or at that point, I guess it would have been Eagle Scouts. Now, I was in the Boy Scouts as a kid. I think I got to Wolf.
That's Cub Scouts.
Yeah, Cub Scouts. And then I don't think I ever got any further than that because my parents were terrible about extracurriculars for me and my sisters. Just kind of the way it was.
That's all right. Turned out okay.
Well, a perfect example here. When you were in high school, you had some extracurriculars, right? You did like sports and stuff. You did track, right?
I did track.
Yeah. You played
And the
you
marching
played
band.
in the band for a while,
And,
correct? Yeah.
And the cross country
Cross country.
and the lacrosse.
I did absolutely none of that. In fact, the only thing that I ever would have had the option to do because I had the qualifications to do it would have been chorus. And my parents said, absolutely not, we're not coming to pick you up from school.
But you had a car too, didn't you?
Okay, but by then I had to work.
Oh, right.
As soon as I got a car, my father said, we're not paying for your insurance. You gotta work. I mean, that's kind of the way it worked. So unfortunately, the guys that you knew a lot through like extracurricular stuff after school, I just grew apart from because I couldn't do any of those things.
Where did you meet Kenny and them?
Middle school.
Okay.
I told you, we had classes together.
Well, I sure.
I don't know if I can tell you which classes they were. I just know we had classes together.
All right. Unlocked a new area. Great. Cool.
Look at this, I'm the best.
You are the best. Do it again.
I'm so good, I don't even have to play. The game plays itself.
God, I'm the worst.
By the way, this may help if you do actually get back to playing like you are right now. Use the D-pad. You can control where Sonic is falling.
Oh.
Oh. Again, he's not just a ball. You can move him around and stuff.
All right. Shoot me.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Do it again. Nope. I don't like the bump. This is... Oh, get up.
You gonna be all right?
Save it.
Jump, man!
Oh, I still don't like the bumpers on the same side of the controller. See, I got the... Nope. got this one.
We might be able to pause and change the controls, but I don't want to do that because I think it's funny watching you flail.
Oh, that.
Stop hitting the rewind button. Actually, I think you're hitting the fast forward, which is making it way worse.
The other button. Hit the other button.
Stop hitting random buttons. You're not helping yourself.
Ouch.
Is this how you play all your video games? When you're getting frustrated, you just mash the keys?
That's how I do a lot of things in life.
Unfortunately, the hand you are using to dial is too fat. If you would like to order a dialing wand, mash your hand on the keyboard now.
That is also my technique for playing the piano.
The only song he knows how to play is... Yep. Nope. Alright, so what I am hearing right now is that you do not want to come over when we do the Pinball Dreams episode of Nub's Collection.
Unless we fix this, like, I can't do both. The buttons are hard. Billy struggles with these buttons.
Well, they kind of stopped doing soft buttons because they tore too easily. Makes you think, doesn't it?
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you?
Yes, I do. No! What are you doing? Uh-oh.
Quick jump.
Oh, I got spit out.
That's the mud hole. That's a euphemism for something else.
No! I'm dead. We lost.
How many lives do we have?
I think it's just the 3. I believe there's a way to earn more lives, but of course we're not doing a very good job of that right now.
That was 3 lives?
Yeah, that was 3 lives. All right, so
I feel like
let's
our count was off.
go ahead and go to options and see if there's a way to add extra lives. Oh, you wanted to go way faster, right?
Yeah, that's what I totally wanted.
There's a 2-player mode? Oh, I guess we can have our own lives. All right. Oh, there's an all button where you can hit both flippers at the same time. I just got to figure out which one is the C button. Boy,
Oh, that's going to make it better.
that is such an obnoxious sound. Okay, you'll be player 1.
All right.
Go for it.
I'm going to go press the all button.
You need 3 emeralds.
I don't...
We'd be lucky to find 1.
All right. B is the C button.
B is the C. Got it.
Yep.
So what is the A? A is the B?
Just press the C button. Then both buttons happen.
But A is the B, and then the Y is the A.
I don't care. Go over there and unlock the other thing. And both buttons.
And the both buttons. Yeah, hit the both buttons.
And both buttons. No, wait. Go and launch. And launch. And...
Let's launch over it.
All right, hang on. Yep. As hard as we can. There we go.
That's how you met your first wife, right? As hard as I can!
There's really no other way. Oh, I did something.
You did the thing! Now we can get the emerald.
How many times did we... Wait, this is the first game.
Well, by we, I mean you. You have to do it because this is your player.
Jump. Both buttons.
There you go. Now all you gotta do is get to the mine track and we get an emerald. And by we, I mean you again.
And both buttons. I don't know what I'm doing.
You see what happened? All I had to do is figure out how to do the both flippers at the same time button, and you can get the emerald instead of me.
Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn to show you how
Now
it's
that
done.
I've shown you how to do it flawlessly, by the
You
way.
see how an expert does it?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, I'm gonna turn my arms.
Gamer mode engaged.
Whee! Alright, so I gotta figure out what the all button is. There
I
it
told
is.
you, it was C.
Oh! Jump! I like that the jump button is the same on all 3 keys. That's a nice touch. Oh, come on. Get up!
Try hitting it into that hole that you can't hit it into. Now try it.
Up
Yeah,
there.
that one?
Up there.
Nope, that's not the right
That's
one.
the hole, right? You want to be aim for the hole?
That's the mud hole.
The mud hole. Hey, oh, oh!
Can you bounce it? Bounce it. Bounce it hard.
I do
There
that,
it is.
yeah. I bounce it real hard just for you.
Yep, that's the hole you can't bounce it into. Not yet. Save it for later.
No! Doing, doing, doing.
You know, technology-wise, I'm liking how this has that same fast-moving graphics that Sonic is known for.
I believe you mean the blast processing power of the Sega Genesis.
It's pretty intense.
Now, I am, full disclosure, my two favorite words on the channel. We are recording this while I'm also working on an episode of not Rental Regrets, it's going to be Nub's Collection, that is focused on the Game Gear. We're going to be looking at a Sonic the Hedgehog game on my Game Gear. I do have a small collection of those games. And in the research for that particular episode, and I did some... Boy, I really am struggling to get up to the top there. In my research for the Game Gear, I was going to do some stuff on the tech specs and whatnot. I did find that the processor that they put in the Game Gear, which is called the Zilog Z80, which was manufactured in 1976, it turns out it's the exact same processor that is in not only the Sega Master System as the primary processor, but it's also the sound processor for the Sega Genesis. So all those lovely beeps and boops that we're hearing right now are courtesy of a processor that was built 15 years earlier and used in multiple different consoles. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh yeah, developing a new chip was way different back then, right?
I guess. I mean, I don't know how fast processor technology advanced back in the day, but apparently it wasn't that fast at all.
Well, no, I mean, especially when there was an undeveloped market, there's no way to say that this is going to make millions of dollars.
Well,
make some money.
And one thing that I couldn't confirm just from my research was whether or not it was a brand name and got heavy modifications or upgrades. So it's possible the Z80 was a series of processors that got dramatically stronger as time went by. I did it.
I'll have you note that I did that at least 17 minutes ahead of you.
You did, yes.
Please check the clock when you're watching this later.
Yes. I'm going to edit it so it looks like I did it in 2 minutes. I'm going to go get my slime.
Now, is this a mirror of the other version? Of
Yes,
the other side?
it's basically the same thing, but there is, I think, barrels you have to hit. And that, which will allow me to get into the mine shaft.
This is a mirror of the top left.
I think there's a third level.
Yeah. Is there no mud hole up here? It's a slime hole?
It's a slime hole, yeah. And there's the slime barrels that supply the slime hole. Okay, I got it. The bridge is up. Thank you, game. Not helping.
You can go in that hole.
I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to go up here. Way to go, Sonic.
I would have thought that player 2 would have been Tails.
Well, I don't know if this... I honestly don't know what year Sonic 1 or 2 came out, so I can't speak to when Tails was officially a character.
Wasn't that a song too?
He became a character in Sonic 2, but I don't know what year Sonic 2 came out.
That's the name of the song. But no doubt. Keep up with me. I'm
Listen,
obsessed.
the door is about 15 feet that way, if you wouldn't mind. Just go ahead.
That was also a band from a different era.
Go, go, go!
Get
I got it. Got his ass. I don't know what happens if I get the barrels. I think I get to the mine shaft area.
If the barrels don't explode, I'm going to be let down because that is a trademark in any video game.
Only if they're red.
No, it's a barrel.
Only if they're red.
No, all barrels explode. Ooh,
I
there
tell
it
you
is.
this, but none of these barrels have exploded. So your theory is flat wrong.
Well, they haven't exploded on screen.
By the way, I got a cluck alert. Did you get a cluck alert? No, you didn't, mother clucker.
Oh, cluck you. Oh, get it in the hole. It's not the slime. Oh,
I don't want to keep going up here. I want to... What the...
you jumped that one.
Did I do it? No, I didn't.
No,
Did I do the thing?
no, dude, go back into that same hole you came out of.
You say that as though it's so easy. Just go back in the hole.
There, too good for your home? Answer me.
No. I want to hit the barrel. I want to hit
Launch
the
'em.
barrel. Got it.
There it is.
I won the game. That's it. It's over.
Yeah, now you're just playing to show off.
Yeah.
I mean, we both called this at the restaurant a minute ago.
There we go. And then I jump over that. And then I jump over that. And then I jump over this.
There it is. First try.
So easy.
Nice.
It's a kid's game.
All right. Oh,
There we go. I want to go this way, I think. I was totally wrong. That was not the way I wanted to go.
Get ready. Oh, now you're in the top left section.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
gotta
mirrored to the
destroy
top right.
3 barrels over here.
Oh, get in the hole.
Oh no!
Save
Oh,
yourself.
I'm out.
Save it.
I'm out.
Nice. 3 to go. 2 to go.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm kind of the best gamer of all time.
I'm not down it.
Oh!
So, reference the episode where you just came in and saved John for that one. What was that? Chipmunk?
Well, that one hasn't actually been aired on the channel yet, but we'll see it eventually.
Spoiler alert. It's a pretty good move. Pretty baller move. One of the other guys is struggling. Dude comes in,
I mean, technically,
crushes it.
the episode might come out before this one, but
All right. Not a spoiler alert. Foreshadowing.
come on. What the? Got it. Nope, nope.
Get it.
Get that handle.
Get it.
Jerk
Nailed
that
it.
thing hard.
That's a total turn on right there. Get it.
So you said the first time you met your wife, right? Jerk that thing hard.
Total turn on. You know it.
I forgot what the other thing was. You said a lot of really raunchy things when you met her, didn't you?
Actually, first date, it was don't say anything so I don't mess it up.
Yeah.
That is a,
That's sage advice.
yeah,
I have no idea what I just did.
bonus level.
Apparently.
Oh, now you're,
Did I just cheat again?
go left, go left.
Well, no, I can do both now. They'll both lead me to... Are you ready for this? It's gonna blow your freaking mind. No, you aren't ready for this. That's not what I wanted! Or was it?
Oh, you got the emerald from... Mm-hmm. Oh, now you're at the
And
beginning
now I'm
level?
at the beginning because I have to go get the other one. Help! Oh. So all it took was a little bit of work, and then once I figured it out, it's like, this is easy. It's a kid's game.
Yeah. There it is.
Now, this isn't the only game that's ever existed where you play a sentient pinball. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to look at the one that I have for the Nintendo DS, which is Metroid Pinball. Plays kind of like this, where you have some control over Samus. Of course, Samus is playing in Morph Ball mode, so that's kind of where the conceit is. But it does play in ways a lot like this, where you're kind of controlling the ball, but you also play just a pinball game, essentially. I think I got it.
Nice save.
Are you ready for this? We're going to get another one.
Get it.
So I went right the first time. Let's go left. See what happens over here. Just keep on going, Sonic. You got another one, baby. Boom!
Nice.
I'm gonna finish the game here. One small problem. I have no idea how to get to the third one.
I demonstrated that. If you press the left trigger button, I believe, it's a rewind.
No, you
can
gotta
go
hit
back
the
and look.
all button. The all button.
I've been hitting all of the buttons.
That's why it keeps rewinding and fast forwarding when you play it.
Yeah, I didn't say I was good at it, but I do hit them.
I'm gonna get this. Or not. I wanna go up.
No. Dig up, stupid.
I wonder what Sting thought when he did that episode. It was like, wait, so I'm gonna come out looking like an absolute jerk? You guys want that for real? Alright, so that wasn't what I wanted.
Nope, that was not. That's not it either. It's the same hole it came out of.
God, that's so many clucks.
Alright, now you went in the out hole.
I just want one situation where 0 clucks are given. And that's not gonna happen, but I want it.
Oh!
No,
Oh, you've already unlocked
I
that.
already unlocked it. I want to go get the barrels. Boom! I don't know what that does for me, but I did it.
Yeah, barrel unlocked.
I think I can go up that tunnel, right?
Save it.
I got it. And go back up. Yeah! What does
There
that
it is.
do for me? I don't
Jump
know.
it.
I think I gotta
Roll
go
it.
back up. Nope, wrong
No.
one. Well, we know it leads somewhere. somewhere controllable, just like this.
Launch. Yeah, there it is.
But does that do anything for me? Because it's just going to take me back there. I think I just won.
Boomsies.
The boss room is open. I don't know what that does.
Look out! That was close.
I have no idea how to get to the boss.
I don't know how to do any of this. Is that the boss?
Yeah, that's it. That's the boss. It's the worms.
Get ready.
Actually, it's a giant cluck that happens to be the mother of all the other clucks.
What'd you call me?
Actually, I guess I should say it's the father of the clucks, because then you can call him the mother clucker. I can't say that because it doesn't make sense if it's the mother, right?
Oh, all right, there's the mud hole.
I still have no idea how to get to the boss.
I barely figured out what's going on. So you're Sonic, who is not a human being.
That's right. But you're really gonna obsess over that, aren't you?
One time.
What you guys don't get to see is after he leaves, he's gonna be sitting in his car for like 5 minutes in the parking lot, just fist pumping so hard and going, I got him! I got him!
Nailed it! Solid bird. Oh, save it.
Ah, we're fine, see? I'm just gonna stay here and chill. Did I die?
Action was nice.
I didn't. Whoop. See, I haven't gone over here yet. That's what it is.
No, you've done this one, haven't
No,
you?
I haven't done this.
Yeah, there you go. It's
Gotta
unlocked.
do this. Nope. Take two. Nope. Take three.
Is the all button hitting that?
Oh, I'm in the boss. Inside of him. I don't know what I'm doing, but
Hit
I'm
those
doing
buttons.
it.
The
I
square
assume
things.
I gotta hit that.
No, that's the hole to transport you.
Yeah, but it did it.
No, that didn't do anything. Hit the buttons.
It did the thing.
You gotta hit the buttons. That one.
That
Now
one?
hit the other one.
I hit the other one. All right.
That's
hit
the
the other
hole.
one.
Go in the hole and you come out of the
I
hole.
hit that. Oh, no.
Try it again.
Wait a minute. There's a side tunnel. There he is. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I'm rocking his world, dude.
Dude, get in there.
Okay, there is no return if I fall in the pit. Moving up. Got it. Come on,
Oh,
get
you
back
the
on
other
the other
two?
side. Get on the other side. Nope, too far on the other side. Jump! Rock and roll.
Look at all those rocks coming down.
I don't know what that did for me. Arg!
Combo move.
He's saying arg. Oh no! I can say with confidence that none of us got this far the night that we were playing it.
You know, I am exactly the same person I would have been back then. And I would have left 20 minutes ago to go find Mountain Dew, root beer, chips, really anything.
Because I would have been tired of waiting for my turn.
Well, I'm still impressed. Was that a flawless victory on one life?
I think that was a flawless victory on one life. Oh, we switched loops. Worm loops now. I don't know what any of this means. I've literally never done this.
It doesn't look like that.
This is impressive. There's a bonus stage. Free them. Ball one. Hey, wait a minute. This isn't Sonic. It's just a ball. It doesn't even control the same way. Got one. Got two. Whoa.
Does the ball control?
No. It's just a ball. That does feel like a little
How
bit
are
of a
you
miss.
at regular pinball?
I was actually pretty good. Oh, wait. No.
Keep going. Just keep going. There's no chance.
I don't. That's weird. I guess I have 3 balls. Yeah, just by as virtue of the way I was born. Don't make fun of me.
No, it's fun.
The doctor said I'm incredibly virile.
I do not have any balls.
Hog wild. Son of a. I lose. It's game over.
You weren't able to use your 3 balls to save everyone.
All right, I know it says player 2 start, but I'm going to hand the controller over to you.
Oh,
so
man,
you have
I'm
some
not
fun.
ready.
Yeah? Go for it.
Oh, wait. C is
Hit the all button.
Here comes the all button. Get ready. Nope, that's not the all button. That's still not the all button. That's the wrong all button.
You did a cool loop, dude.
Alright, I found the all button. Nope, nope, nope.
Remember, if you start panicking, just mash all the buttons.
That's my plan here. Ah, there we go. Okay, all buttons are...
You gotta bust the door first, dude.
I gotta just know which buttons to press.
Look, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but you know that your kids are gonna watch this and they're gonna be so embarrassed if you lose.
Oh no, Jeff, save it!
You killed him!
Alright, I think we knew that was gonna happen.
Actually, I think it's your turn again because you're playing.
No.
player
You do
one.
this.
You want to?
keep
It's
going.
gonna go back to the first area.
Oh my god.
So this is your player.
Oh, this is alright.
I was just being generous and letting you have first dibs on that level I've never played before.
Just got shot out of the mud hole.
Because I value you that much as a friend.
The all button doesn't work anymore.
Yes, it does. You're not hitting it. It doesn't work anymore.
There it is. Okay. I figured it out. Oh my god. Save it. Save it.
I hand
Yeah.
you a Microsoft Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, and you're telling me you can't find the right button.
You have no idea how many buttons I've looked for in my life.
I don't know about buttons, but I do know you collect a lot of monitors.
I have a bunch of keyboards, and those have buttons.
Yes, but how many of them do you plug into your monitors?
Well, you can.
I know, I've tried.
Alright, and save. Okay, got that one. Now I'm just gonna do what you did. Oh,
See, I
save
think
it,
you
save
just
it.
need to have some faith in yourself, man.
Jump. And all button. And all button.
Look, if I gotta build you up, I'll do it, okay? You're handsome, you're very powerful as a human being, and as a lover. I mean, I don't know that personally, but I'm assuming.
But you saw the video.
You have 2 kids, so I would assume you succeeded at least twice.
And I got that. I scored.
Exactly, you scored twice.
Everyone's a winner. Oh, look, all button. Jump. You can't jump while you're in ball form.
Don't I know it? Remember, you gotta hit the paddle up at the top. You gotta hit that paddle. You gotta hit it.
I can't.
No, not like that. Oh, you were so close!
I'll get it this time. All button.
Billy, I didn't want to put this smoke on you today, but you do realize if you don't finish this level, your wife's gonna ask for a divorce.
We knew this was coming. All button.
Oh, you're right there. Just lean left, man.
You
You got it. There you go.
The gem is basically mine.
You hear that? You did such a good job. You got to drain the slime.
Alright, now I have to. What is the next thing? Go up.
You gotta go through the tunnels. You gotta hit the tunnels.
Alright, that's that.
See
one.
that tunnel there? You just passed it? There you go. You're so good when we pet your head.
Alright, all button.
We're gonna hit the handle. There's a handle you gotta hit. It's on the left side,
Alright. All button.
not that side.
Cluck. Nope.
You really clucked that guy over.
Nope. Still nope. 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 And how about nope? Nope. Jump. All
I
button.
think this game would be that much better if every time you failed to hit something, it literally popped up on that little board on top. Nope, 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 nope,
Still nope. Nope.
Nope.
Are your eyes open? Have you lost feeling in your hands?
nope alert, nope,
Still a nope.
nope down. Sewer nope.
Oh, I got the handle.
You got the handle. You do have to hit them on both sides if you want to get the 2 Chaos Emeralds, so you'll have to do it on the other side as well.
Of course.
And then you obviously want to bust the barrels, so get the barrels.
Yeah, gotta get the benzies. All right,
Remember, the D-pad can move your Sonic.
I'm using the
Or the stick. The stick
Stick.
works too. know you wanted to point out the fact that I called him a human being, but let's be honest. Sonic, like most men, is led around by his stick.
And he is a blue ball most of the time.
That's true. I'm not going to be able to air any of this. You're doing a really good job clucking those guys.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard right now. I can't tell you how much I'm sweating right now.
I can see that.
There's a high bar that is set.
Let me go grab a rag. I'll dab your forehead for you.
It's the back lower section of my torso that
It's a lower back sweat, actually.
really is a good hand down there. All right, now go. Oh, yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, get it.
Now, if you get 3, you can open the side path, which will essentially give you the same thing.
Ooh, save it. All button.
There you go. You got it. All right, so go left. When you get to the mine shaft, go left.
Going left.
Left.
Going left.
There you go. Because you open that one, so it'll take you all the way down to your first Chaos Emerald.
Oh,
Look at that. Good job.
boomsies.
Now you just got to repeat that on the left side of the board here, so you can get the second one.
Here comes the mud hole.
Get shot out of the mud hole. There you go. See, you were sitting over there thinking that what I just did was somehow magic or impossible, and you're doing it on your own.
Whoop.
You don't give yourself enough credit as a gamer. And as a friend.
And all button. All button.
It sounds like a cereal brand. Oops, all button.
And oh, save it. Still got it.
Oh, don't forget the handle. You gotta get the handle here before you go.
I got it. All button.
Oops, all button. Ah! Alright, so I take over in the second area, which I have no idea what I'm doing in. So I've never played it before.
Are those bats?
They're Batmen.
Brilliant use of the all button I see there.
I don't think you're close enough to the mic. How about you put it in your mouth?
I can't. Oh.
Boy, I think when we get to the good, the bad, and the ugly, well, actually, we wouldn't do a good, the bad, and the ugly for this one, but if we're just doing final thoughts on this, my big final thought negative on this one is going to be the fart noises that the soundtrack comprises. Oh, look at that. You can jump. Man, I am really clucking those guys. Go! I went the wrong way. Or did I?
I
No, 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 no. Oh. The clucks are coming. And 0 clucks were given. Alright, so I can't go that way. Or yes, I can. Yes, I can. I was just kidding, dude. I knew what I was doing. Ah! No, 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 no. It looks like that strange frogman is shooting me out of his gun. Whoop. Seriously, this is like just the hallmark of most... Oh, do I have to step on this? I do. Oh, I step on it and then I get over to that, don't I? There we go! What did that do?
Building. You're getting launched.
I feel the pressure. One might even say the heat is on.
That was another song. Pretty sure that was by the Beatles.
Yep, that was a Beatles song.
Yeah, they were pretty big back in the
They kind of wrote everything.
80s.
So, seriously, when I said before that you were too close to the mic, I wasn't just joking.
I like to get up in there. Oh, save it,
son of a
save
bitch.
it.
I'm not gonna cheat. I don't need to cheat. I already got the sense of satisfaction of knowing I beat a level I've literally never beaten in my entire life. which you might be able to do today if you focus.
There goes the mud hole.
Listen, I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but again, if you don't beat this first level, your wife will ask for a divorce.
Am I going to start all the way? I unlocked this already.
Yeah, but you have 1 emerald, so you have to get the other one. So you need to get back over to the left side.
Okay, hang on here. Well,
You have to get back over to the left side and bust all the barrels again. Alright, you drain the slime. Again, that is a literal thing that happened in the game and not a euphemism for some other activity.
oh, still good.
You got it. That's where you needed to go. That's all that matters.
Totally called it.
And you just need to hit the switch. Don't forget the switch. Gotta jerk that handle.
Oh, nope, save it.
Jump.
Jump. All button. And here we go.
Is that what you say when you're at work and you're doing something very important? You just say, and all button.
Right before I send an email, it's all button.
All right, I finished this fantastic email telling everyone what we need to accomplish this week and hit the all button.
All button. Do it again.
It's your catchphrase, isn't it? Don't do it yet. Don't do it.
No?
You gotta jerk the handle.
Okay.
If you don't jerk the handle, you can't get to the emerald.
Jump. And all button. Not the all button.
So you gotta follow the dots. You see the circles that are kind of up and to the right?
All the circles.
Yeah, you see those
Yep,
colored...
and
Yeah.
Nope. That's gonna roll into it, and we're gonna... Nope. And we're
Now
gonna
I try the same thing again, and no difference.
I got a case of the... How about nopes?
You got a test case of the definition of insanity. Trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Up.
If you go this way, it won't allow you to get to this emerald. You still have to hit the switch.
How about that? How about I do it again?
Do it again. Yeah. There you go.
I got the timing down where I just...
got it.
Oh, get out of here. Ah!
You got a cluck alert because
I got totally clucked on that one.
I think was that third life?
I can't keep track. That's a big number.
Ah, dude, I'm sorry. I got a bed upstairs after the divorce if you need a place to crash, so... It's not funny.
At least it comes with emeralds.
I love my wife very much!
Burn.
That's what I get for joking.
There's no jokes in this
I think
game.
that was it, right?
Serious.
It was all 3? Yep, it was. Okay. That's a good stopping point for this particular episode. Final thoughts, and I'm going to exit because, boy, that is a grating sound. I really like this game. I didn't play it a ton. I never owned a Sega Genesis, so I didn't play it much after that one night that we kind of played it, hanging out at the birthday party. I don't think my sister might have had it. I might have played it a handful of times, but I never got beyond the first level.
You know what? I want to play this jet game right here.
I don't think that's actually available.
Can you go back to the secret level where we just fight that?
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Well, after this?
The thing that I like about this game that kind of differentiates it from most other pinball games, of course, is the fact that you can move Sonic around. You can actually control his momentum, slow him down if you're trying to get the angle on a flipper shot in a way that you never can in most traditional pinball games, because in those games, if they even have a tilt option, the second you do a tilt, the game actually starts screaming at you that you're about to get failed out, and all the stuff shuts down and the ball just drains because you can't stop it. They don't make you do that in this game, and I said I was going to turn this off and then I didn't. Hold on. We'll exit out. There we go. Perfect. So I like the degree of control that you have in here. I also like that it's not a single board, which for all I knew when I was growing up, this was the only board that you could play. And it was just one of those unobtainable goals, getting all 3 of the emeralds, because I think maybe I ever got 2 of them. And I've never seen that boss before. I've never seen the second level. So it was kind of fun to actually learn that there are more than one level in this game. As far as bad stuff, again, and this is kind of a common refrain for just about every game on Sega Genesis, the sound processor, despite the fact that it is a chip that was used as a graphics processor in the Sega Master System and the Game Gear, sounds like butt. It is terrible. there are so many harsh, grinding sounds that happen while you're playing any game on the Sega Genesis. I don't know who thought those were good sounds.
It was probably the best they had with the technology they
That
had.
might have been it, yeah. You'll see this occur in lots of other games. It's funny, Sega with their Sonic games, I don't think ever really had a lot of those kinds of sound effects or parts of the soundtracks that
Which
ever
is
played.
weird because it's named Sonic.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna smack you. Yeah, other than that, the ball does move a little bit slow, even if you hit it with the paddle. Considering Sonic games are usually known for incredibly high speed, and I know we were playing on normal. If you played on fast, maybe it would have gone a lot faster. You kind of expect the ball to go a little bit quicker than it was in this game. Again, that may be on us because we didn't set the option for fast, but that's really the only big complaint I had. It is still a lot of fun. You have objectives, you have a boss that you fight, and then ostensibly you move on to the next level.
How many levels are there?
I have no idea.
Does anybody know?
I don't know. No one's ever beaten this game. All right, did you have any other thoughts you wanted to offer?
Why not Tails? I guess Tails never became a ball in the game.
I mean, I'd have to see when the second game came out, and there's no way I could do that because I don't have the internet pulled up right in front of me to take a look at. So we couldn't.
Why not
find
the
out.
different color Sonic?
1991. Hold on. That was the first game. Sequel. I can find this before. Where does it say sequel?
Tails wouldn't have been
Are
a
you
ball.
kidding me?
What about maybe a red?
That
No,
day
that was
is
Knuckles.
Series Sonic.
So I wonder if Knuckles was even a character at this point.
Knuckles would not have been. I think he was in the third game.
Had to really
I am
branch to get
by
that one.
no means an expert. 92.
That was a
Sonic
big
the
deal.
Hedgehog 2, which introduced Tails, came out a year before this game.
That's why we saw him in the beginning.
So they screwed up. Tails should have been in this game. So I guess that would be another complaint. If you have two-player mode, why aren't you playing as...
The character with literally two tails.
Yeah.
It makes too much sense. Sonic, one tail. Tails, two tails. He should be
I
second
think you're
player.
going a little bit too deep.
Was that a
Did you
cute
just
joke?
Did you just find the Matrix?
That was a double-up
Okay.
joke.
You're
Too deep?
Okay, stop.
is
Just stop. You're an idiot. All right, that is going to do it for this episode of Rental Regrets. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.
Number 2.